Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. It is Mayan the Silver Fox and
the KFC Dad.
Yes.
And Wesley Schnauzer.
Yes, Wesley Schnauzer. He has just filmed his second championship vlog and it is out. That's week number 19 is filmed and it's out at the moment. So give that a watch if you can see this one. Right, so this is week number
15.
Yes, week number 15. Having mentioned Wesley Schnauzer, he will give his predictions to us, but he's not going to be on the video. This one, I think he told us that he's worked too hard doing his own show.
Yeah, he's working hard because he did a Mr. Claus helping it Christmas out.
Yeah, he said he's worked too hard and he can't make it on this show. So we will give his predictions, but hopefully we haven't worked him too hard by doing his own show. Okay, so let's do the scores from the midweek games. Now, KFC Dad is still storming ahead. He's got 105 points now.
Here, Mayan the Silver Fox saying boo.
Yeah, Mayan the Silver Fox is in second place with 72 points. And Wesley Schnauzer is only 2 points behind you with 70 points. So he's going to catch you up, but I'm way ahead of both of you. So that is the scores from the midweek games.
Don't forget, like and subscribe. Come on.
Yeah, like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Help us to reach 6K. We're nearly there. Thank you to everyone who has subscribed, and give us a like and give us your comments on what you think the predictions will be for week number 15 for the Premier League.
Yeah.
Okay, let's dive straight in, and it's game number 1, which is
to the Merseyside derby. It's Everton versus Leeds.
Well, what are you saying like that for?
Because it's Scouser down there short.
Okay, all right. So yes, so it is the Merseyside derby, and it is Everton versus Liverpool. We've seen somewhere that this will be the last Merseyside derby at Goodison Park.
Yes.
And yeah, the last one. What do you think of that?
It's been very interesting.
I think it'll be a cracking game. It's a 12:30 kickoff. No, it's an 8 o'clock kickoff. No, it's a 12:30 kickoff. Oh, hey, what's going wrong?
So I'm tired.
Yes, I am tired. It's a 12:30 kickoff on Saturday, and
the new one already got flooded.
Yes, it has. Right, so Everton, they won their last game 4-0
against Wolves.
Yes. So
Wolf fan was saying, "Oh, we want to go Saturday in the morning."
Yeah, well, they just climb above us now because Leicester won as well, but we'll come to that in a bit. And Liverpool, they got a draw, a 3-3 draw against Newcastle.
Fair play to Newcastle.
Yeah, that was a game. Those games over the years, I mean, you probably won't remember some of them. Those games over the years have been great. So I'm sure, I mean, I didn't watch it myself. Did you watch it?
No, I did.
It was a good game.
Yeah, they truly had penalty. Liverpool said they truly had penalty. They didn't get it.
Okay. Well, anyway, they drew their last game, but they're still about 7 points ahead of second place Chelsea and Arsenal. So, what's your prediction for this one, mate?
I'm gonna say it's in here. Salah's is on fire.
He's on fire.
I'm saying 3-1 to Liverpool.
3-1 to Liverpool. Well,
Redmond.
Yeah, I'm going to go for a Liverpool win as well. I'm going to go 2-0 to Liverpool. We're not going to go over to Schnauzer Palace. We're just going to give his prediction. He's gone for a Desmond. He's gone for a 2-2 draw in the Merseyside derby. Wesley Schnauzer. So that's game number 1. Okay, let's go into game number 2, which is a 3 p.m. kickoff, and it is...
We go to the Villa Pier. It's Aston Villa versus Southampton.
Speak properly. Okay, let's go to the Villa against Southampton. Okay, the Villa against Southampton. Right. So Villa finally get a win, don't they?
They got 3-1.
3-1 against
Brentford.
Brentford, yeah. Brentford not so good. We'll talk about them in a bit, but they're not so good in the way. But Villa finally get a win after 5-6 games of not winning. So the AVFC vlogger and
Matt Villa on tour
vloggers are very happy this morning or night.
Yeah, Ollie Wilkins used to play for Brentford. You know, Ollie Wilkins used to play for Brentford. He scored against his old club. Yeah, and
Southampton had a player sent off because that player, I can't remember the name. He pulled
Jack.
Yeah, he pulled Cucurella's hair.
You should not do that.
Unsportsmanlike conduct, that is. I've got no hair to pull. So anyway, what we go for on this one, mate?
Right, I'm saying 3-1 to Villa.
3-1 to Villa. To the Villa.
To Villa.
Okay, 3-1 to Villa is your say.
We're happy to talk about this about Southampton. They've just done all right. Great.
They don't. But Martin Russell, he's is it Martin Russell? Yeah, Martin Russell. He will stick to his philosophy and he won't change. It's admirable to do that, but you have to adapt in the Premier League and you have to make adjustments, or otherwise you'll get beat every week.
But the fans are getting frustrating.
Well, I'm sure they are, but let's see. What did you say?
I did 3-1 to
3-1.
Aston Villa.
I'm gonna go for an Aston Villa win as well. The Villa. I'm gonna go 2-1 to the Villa. Yep. And Wesley Schnauzer has gone 1-0 to the Villa. Ooh. So that's game number 2. Game number 3 is...
We're going to the London team now. It's Brentford versus Newcastle. Getting through the Geordies.
Brentford versus Newcastle. Now, Brentford are very, very strong at home, as we found out, didn't we? We got smashed 4-1. Now, Brentford...
Why are you bringing that up to?
Because I'm just explaining that they're very strong at home, and they haven't lost at home this season.
I know.
Yeah, but their away form is very dire, and they can't hit a barn door, or they can't get any wins away. But at home, they are strong. So you have to take that into consideration. Now, Newcastle
got a draw 3-3 against Liverpool.
They did. So they're unpredictable at the moment. They can have a great game, and then they can have a real not so great game.
But what a goal from last night. That Sweden guy, striker, he saw Saga. What's a goal from Screamer against Liverpool. And also the good goal from Anthony Gordon yesterday.
Okay, well, it sounds like a good game to go to for their fans. So what are your predictions for this?
I'm going big score in here. I'm going for 3-2 to Brentford.
A 5-goal thriller, is that what you're going for, yeah? I'm going to go for a 4-goal thriller, and I'm going to go for a Desmond 2-2. I'm going to go 2-2 to that, and Wesley Schnauzer has gone for a draw as well. He's gone for a 1-1 for this game. Oh. So this is game number 3.
Yes.
Game number 4 is...
It's Crystal Palace versus Manchester City.
Manchester City, yes. So after a run of about, I don't know, was it 6 games or something?
Yeah. They
didn't get a win. They finally get a win against
our neighbours,
Nottingham Forest. It beat Nottingham Forest 3-0.
Yeah, and Bruyne scores a goal.
Yeah. Crystal Palace also won though. They climbed out of the relegation zone, are just hovering above the relegation zone, and they won 1-0 against fellow strugglers Ipswich Town.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, fair play. They're out of the relegation zone. But I can't see them beating Manchester City. Can you?
No, I'm saying 2-1 to Manchester City.
2-1 to Manchester City. I'm going to go for a Manchester City win as well. I'm going to go 2-0 to Manchester City. I think they may have found their mojo back. And Wesley Schnauzer has gone for a 2-1 to Manchester City. Yeah, so that's game number 4. Game number 5 is...
Manchester United versus Nottingham Forest, 5:30 kickoff.
Yeah, this is the last of the Saturday kickoffs, and it's the 5:30 under the lights kickoff at Old Trafford. and Manchester United take on a Nottingham Forest side who lost their last game 3-0 against the other side of Manchester.
And the Manchester United lost against Arsenal.
Yes, Manchester United, they did lose a 2-0 against Arsenal. It's fair to say at the moment Manchester United are a mid-table club, like some of the others that are around them, and they're not doing that great, but they have a new manager now, Ruben Amorim, and I think he's still finding his best 11. So it's always going to be tough for them to try and get a result against Arsenal, because Arsenal are a top 4 side that, you know, have been contenders for the title over the last few seasons.
I think Arsenal will catch Liverpool.
You think? Well, they've got 7 points to gain on that, but we'll talk about Arsenal in a bit. Right. So Manchester United. What do you think? What do you think on this one then?
I watched Manchester United last night against Arsenal. It don't look like they're passing the ball very good yesterday.
Yeah, because I said he's still tinkering with the team and trying to find his best 11.
Yeah, they try and get forward, they couldn't.
Yeah.
And
okay.
I'm saying Manchester United will get back on the win 2-1.
2-1. I'm going to go for a Manchester United win as well. I'm going to go for a 1-0 win for Manchester United. Wesley Schnauzer has gone to the other side, and he's gone for a 1-0 win for Nottingham Forest, which could well happen. It could well happen. He was saying to us earlier on, it's Chris Ward back of the net. So that's what Wesley said, and what that is game number 5.
Yes.
Game number 6 is...
It's Fulham against Arsenal.
Right, so as we are videoing this is Thursday night. Fulham are actually playing right now, and they're winning 1-0, aren't they?
Against Brighton.
Against Brighton. The team who we have got next, but we'll talk about that in a bit. Yeah, so they are winning 1-0. There's another game on as well, isn't there?
Spurs versus Bournemouth away. They're losing 1-0.
Spurs are losing 1-0 at the moment against Bournemouth. Okay, so let's get back to the game that we were talking about, and it is Fulham against Arsenal. Fulham, like we said, are winning at the moment. Arsenal, they won and got back to the wins, and they are joint second with Chelsea at the moment, 7 points behind the leaders, Liverpool.
Let me talk about how Arsenal played last night. They played really good football, tactic football going forward. Mark Tessa will make them go forward.
Hold on a minute. Who's Mark Teta?
The manager for Arsenal.
You mean Mikel Arteta?
That's what.
Not Mark Teta.
That's what I call it.
Alright, go on. Carry on.
He went forward. They keep giving the ball, making heading in, and the goalkeeper Manchester United make a lot of mistake. And then, oh no, everyone's getting upset about it.
Well, anyway, listen. What are you going for with this prediction?
I'm going for a prediction 3-0 to the Gooners.
3-0 to the Gooners. I'm just having a look there. I've gone for a 2-1 win for Arsenal. I think Bukayo Saka will score.
I think Martin Odegaard will score.
Maybe. Let's see what Wesley's doing. Wesley has gone for... what's he gone for?
He's gone for
a 2-0 Arsenal win.
Oh.
Is he a secret Gooner? Alright, so that's game number 6. Game number 7 is
Ipswich versus Bournemouth.
Ipswich versus Bournemouth. Right, let's start with Ipswich first. Ipswich not doing so well, are they? They're still in the bottom 3. They lost their last game against
1-0 against Crystal Palace.
Fellow strugglers. And Bournemouth are playing at this moment, right this minute, against Spurs, and they're winning 1-0.
Yes.
And in the last game, they beat Wolves 4-2.
Yeah.
So Bournemouth, their manager has got them playing very well, and they've got some good players. Semenyo, Eddie Nielsen,
and the strikers. They've got some good players.
They have got some good players.
Fair play to Bournemouth. They look like our new Leicester team. I can
We can't always keep comparing them to Bournemouth or Bournemouth. Right, so what's your prediction for this one, Mr. Mayan Silver Fox?
I'm going for 3-1 to Bournemouth.
3-1 to Bournemouth. I'm going to go for a Bournemouth win as well. I'm going to go 2-1 to Bournemouth. And Wesley Schnauzer has gone for a 2-0 win for Bournemouth.
Wow.
Okay, so that's game number 7. Game number 8. Now these are Sunday. Yeah, the game before and this one is a Sunday kickoff, 2 p.m.
Leicester City versus Brighton Albion.
Yes, Leicester City versus Brighton and Hove Albion.
Yes, well, the Foxy can eat the Seagulls.
Well, we used to be able to, but they're a very, very good side now. And they are currently playing right now. We did say earlier on that it was 1-0. They were losing.
But they came back to score a goal.
Yeah, so they have scored a goal. The bit of the game that we watched before we started videoing, they were peppering that goal, weren't they?
Yeah.
They were doing well, and it was in a matter of time when they score. So they are doing very, very well, sitting 5th in the league at the moment. And they haven't lost in their last 3 games. Brighton.
Fair play to them.
Yeah, they're a very good side. We have one of their players, Buonanotte. He won't be able to play when we play them on Sunday, but we'll come to that in a bit.
Leicester got the 3 points on Tuesday.
Yes, it is a new era at Leicester. Leicester have Ruud van Nistelrooy in charge now, and some of the things that I liked what he did was the substitutions were spot on. He tweaked it a little bit, at half time with McAteer. What else did he do? He had a central defensive pairing of Vestergaard and Cody, experience in the back, which showed throughout the game.
Respect.
And also in midfield, that pairing of Ndidi and Sumari, they protected that back four very well.
They did really well.
They did.
And Christensen, it was unreal.
Yeah, but I think Brighton are, I don't know, they're another level above West Ham at the moment, and it's going to be very difficult. I mean, in our last game against West Ham had 31 shots. We had 8, but we were more clinical than West Ham. So I don't want to concede that many chances for Brighton, because they will no doubt score.
Don't say that. We will.
Yeah.
I can see Leicester will win.
Okay, well, you're always optimistic.
Well, we got the 3 points. That's what we got. The one bag, we got our 3 points in, and get to another game and get another 3 points in.
Well, that's the plan, mate. That's the plan. So, what's your prediction?
2-1 Leicester.
2-1 to Leicester.
And Vardy will score.
Right. I'm going to go with my heart. My head's saying that we're not going to get anything, but my heart is saying we're going to get a 1-0. And I'm going to go with my heart on this prediction. I'm going to go for a 1-0 win. What has Wesley Schnauzer said? He's gone for a Desmond. A Desmond. He's gone for a 2-2 draw. But that could happen. That could happen.
I'll take that.
I'd take the draw as well. So, yeah. Okay, so that's game number 8. And we'll move on to the next one. Game number 9 is
Tottenham versus Chelsea.
Yeah, Tottenham versus Chelsea. Now, Tottenham are playing right at this moment and are losing 1-0 to Bournemouth. In their previous game, they drew 1-1 with
Fulham.
And Chelsea. Well, Chelsea are steaming ahead. We knew that. Enzo Maresca, with the players that he's got available to him at Chelsea, he has worked his magic, and they look like title contenders.
Look what I'm doing,
for me.
yeah.
It's Cole Palmer. They in their last game, Chelsea, they beat Southampton 5-1.
Smash them.
Yeah, they've got very, very good players. They could put 2 teams out and still be good. Right, so Tottenham. They're up and down, inconsistent.
They can win next game, lose.
Well, they beat the champions 4-1, and then they what did they do after that? They lost, didn't they?
Lost and draw.
Yeah, so they're very inconsistent, but they do have some injuries. They've got some injuries as well, haven't they? Right, so what's your prediction for this one, mate?
Everyone's going to be shocked here. I'm taking 3-1 to Chelsea.
3-1 to Chelsea. Why are we going to be shocked?
Because they're thinking, they're good at home, they're not good at away.
Right, okay. I'm gonna go for a Chelsea win as well. I'm gonna go 3-0 as well.
What about Wesley Schnauzer?
Wesley Schnauzer has gone for just the 1-0 for Chelsea.
Oh.
So we've all gone for Chelsea win. Now there's no bias in that, we're just predicting the score.
Right.
Okay.
We know it.
So that's game number 9. Okay, so the last game of this weekend is the Monday night kickoff, and it is
8 o'clock kickoff. It's against West Ham versus Wolves.
Yes, West Ham, who recently played us, and they lost 3-1. Now their manager Lopetegui is under a lot of pressure. We've seen on the news today that he has one more game, and he needs to win that game. Otherwise, he might be facing the axe. Now, the same could be said for Gary O'Neill at Wolves, because he got smashed as well, didn't he?
4-0
against Everton. So those two managers there fighting for their lives. Wolves are still in the relegation zone. West Ham are mid-table with 15 points, but they're only 6 points away from the relegation zone, and can easily get sucked into it.
Not looking good for.
What are you predicting for this one, mate?
You're going to be really shocked at me in a minute. I'm saying 2-1 to Wolves.
2-1 to Wolves. Okay. Well, I'm going by how they played against us. They had 31 shots against us, but they just couldn't put the ball in the back of the net. So they've got the firepower in front. But I'm going to go for a 2-1 win for West Ham. And Wesley Schnauzer has gone for a West Ham win as well. He's gone for a 1-0 win for West Ham. So that concludes all our predictions for the Premier League in week number 15.
Yep, I'm very excited.
So guys, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you on the next one. Remember, we play on Monday night, Sunday afternoon against Brighton, and there's going to be something different what we're going to do in the matchday vlog. Yes. So look out for the matchday vlog.
I'm very excited, Dad. Come on, Leicester, get their 3 points. Must they win? Imagine Man of Roy is a blue army. See you in a bit.
Cheers.
Yes. Get